I'm going to show you what reading the tape means to me and how it can help you in your trading. We'll also look at how to keep it in perspective. Hi, I'm Merritt Black, founder of Apteros Trading. We're a proprietary trading desk that fully backs our traders. We also provide training programs and videos just like this to people just like you at home in hopes that we'll attract and cultivate quality people to be a part of our team. So, reading the tape, order flow, what is it? Every single transaction or trade that occurs in financial markets has a few pieces of information attached. For any trade, we know what price the trade occurred at, how much volume was transacted, was it 4 contracts of the S&P or 1,400 shares of SPY, and what the best current bid and offer were when this transaction happened. That last piece is really important for reading the tape because it shows us what kind of sense of urgency there was. It shows us who was most impatient to get into the trade. If the trade was into the bid, for example, then the seller really needed to get out with some sense of urgency, at least more than the buyer. If I really needed to sell my car for cash, I might ask $20,000 for it. You might come along and offer me $15,000. After considering just how badly I need the cash, I agree to hit your bid in this market at a price of $15,000. You see how this market information tells us something about the market. Reading the tape can help you. This should be starting to already kind of make sense as we go about our trading business, looking for our best setups. Wouldn't it be good to know what kind of current situation there was in terms of order flow, reading the tape? Yeah, it's helpful for us to know if we're considering getting long. Are there a ton of sellers just smacking bids? On an elementary level, we could say that it's time to sit back and wait for this behavior to subside before we jump headfirst into a long position. As another example, say we're again looking to get long in a market, and now all of a sudden we see buyers getting really aggressive. Might just be the perfect time to join them. My favorite way to use reading the tape is to monitor for a lack of aggression, actually. So if again I'm stalking a long trade, the market comes into an area that's of interest for me, my absolute favorite thing to see is that despite prices heading lower, the sellers are not really super aggressive to sell the thing. This is great additional confirmation to my trade thesis and can help me know when to pull the trigger or when to stand aside for better conditions. Keep in mind, nothing at all is different about how the overall trade set up. It could look exactly the same on price charts or other indicators on scenario 1 versus scenario 2, but the tape might be very, very different between those scenarios. How can we monitor this? Some people use what's called a time and sales window to read the tape as it scrolls by. I find this practice extremely archaic versus some more modern tools that we have at our disposal today. If you want to read or learn more about the exact tools I find most helpful, I wrote a blog post on this. Check it out in the description below. Keep the reading the tape, keep the order flow, all this thing we're talking about here, keep it in its place. As you guys are probably tired of hearing me say, context is king. So don't let your newfound tape reading skills go to your head. If you stare at the tape all day, you'll forget context. You'll forget where the best trade locations are and where things change substantially. We need to know where context changes. Use the tape properly. Use your read on the tape within the context of your overall methodology. Don't get those backwards. Don't lose the forest for the trees, so to speak. Some people say that algos have destroyed the ability to read the tape. And if you're only looking to scalp for a tick or two, you're probably right. But if you trade more like a normal person, more like the rest of us, and you're looking to capture some decent swings, some decent rotations and trends, then reading the tape, I can assure you, is still alive and well. Use it to your advantage or remain totally in the dark compared to your competition. Your choice.